Alright, what is happening, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to the Goblin Frequency. I hope you are all having a great day, night, whatever time it is today. As I've stated in my previous video, one of the goals of this channel is to go through things that I'm going through, talk about my life, and vlog about it. And in the Bible, let's see, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 3. Your God will restore everything you lost. Restore everything you lost. He'll have compassion on you. Gonna capitalize the H. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but I know they capitalize the H in him, so we'll just say yes. He'll come back. He'll come back and I can't type today, and pick up the pieces from all the places where you were scattered. $33. So today, I am going to make a literal list of everything that has been taken from me, everything that has been stolen from me. And I declare in the name of Jesus that I will get it all back. I will get it all back in the name of Jesus. This is worldly belongings. This is positions. This is money. This is everything. I will get it all back in the name of Jesus. And you, if you have faith, you can get it. You will. I'm not going to say can, because can comes from a place of doubt. You will get it all back in the name of Jesus. So we're going to start in kind of a literal interpretation, and then we're going to go to a less literal interpretation, more emotional, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. But when I was a child, my brother would steal my video games all the time. I've gone without money several times, and I've had to sell my video games. There's just been so many times. Video games are kind of a thing that just make me happy. They are my comfort zone. They are something that makes me happy in my life. So we're going to start off from the beginning. Sony PlayStation with around 33 games. When I was a kid, my family sold my PlayStation at a garage sale. I didn't get any of the games or any of the money that came with it. My Nintendo 64 with, let's say, around 16 games. That I left at my father's house, and when I came back to get it, someone had taken it. Okay. Sega Genesis. This, I think, got left at an old house. I don't know how many games were with it, but it wasn't a lot. I'll say 6. Nintendo NES, I had to sell mine. I had a very nice top-loading NES, and I had around 22 games with it. So there's that. I had a Sega Saturn. I had a Sega Dreamcast. I had a PS3. I'm going to do it the funny way, Fat Edition. I had a PS5. I had to sell two PS5s. I recently sold my Nintendo Switch 2. I had a Chevy Astrovan that belonged to my grandfather that was promised to me that was sold out from under me. Same thing with a Ford Ranger from around 94. I had a Dodge Dakota Sport 97. Broke down. Bad transmission. Dodge Dakota 97 had a bad transmission. I had a Toyota Prius. Had to return it to the dealer. I had a MacBook Pro, a Mac Mini. I had several TVs. Not all, like I've said, not all these things were directly stolen, but they were broken, ruined by other people, gotten rid of, things like that. It's something that has always bothered me, and it's something that I'm reclaiming in the name of Jesus. Now, let's go less literal. My sense of peace, my self-esteem, my hope. My sense of peace has been shattered by the behaviors, the repeated behaviors of people around me that have hurt me, stolen from me, and been very cruel to me. They have caused me to be angry. They have caused me to be stressful. And I know that people like to sit here and say things like, oh, well, you're responsible for your emotions. You're responsible for your emotions. Blah, 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 blah. I get it. I understand the concept of self-control. I understand the concept of you being in charge of your reaction to things. But there's also human nature. And there's also the idea of how in the world do you keep your peace when no matter what you do, the people around you will not stop dragging you down. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke everyone who has ever done that to me. And I say in the name of Jesus that God's will is that they know Jesus. He loves them. God cares about them. But in the name of Jesus, no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. Get behind me, Satan. Those people were wrong, and I rebuke them. My hope was harmed by repeatedly losing things, possessions, I spelled that terribly, things, property, and people who mattered the most to me. And people will sit here and they will say, money can't buy happiness, things can't make you happy, happy this, happy that, you can't, blah, 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 blah. Here's the reality. Here is the reality of that entire situation, right? You can sit here, you can tell me this, you can claim that property is not going to make you happy, and that's true. It is not a source of pure happiness. However, on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, let me see. Oh, I would try and pull it up on my phone, but my phone has a dead battery. On the hierarchy of needs, personal property, security, loving yourself, being loved, reproduction, which not all of these are things that everyone will struggle with, but the personal property and the self-love and the security, the feeling that your stuff is not going to be taken, that's the hard thing. So when I do a game collecting video, when I do these videos of me going out and finding games, playing games, having a fun time, that will be me getting back what Satan has used other people and circumstances to take from me. And so, to some people this may sound kooky, to some people this video may sound spooky, may sound weird, may sound strange. I don't care. Not all my videos are going to be deeply religious or whatever, but I'm going to be me in my own videos. I've lost a lot of stuff. I've lost a lot of faith and a lot of respect and a lot of joy, and I'm taking it all back, starting today, in the name of Jesus. No weapon formed against me will stand. Have a good day.